fucking freedom.
He's letting him out, and he's trying to fill it, with Oakland. He's going after James Comey, going after Tibbs James. Clearly, Senator Schiff appears to be next. And then what most people probably don't know is that many of the president's political opponents receive a myriad of threats.
Were you sitting on the toilet too?
Every single day. And a couple
Because
weeks
that's
ago,
where I was when I saw your post.
assassination of Charlie Kirk, the Attorney General had put out on her social media that the administration will aggressively pursue any threats against elected officials. And I responded essentially saying, look, that's not the case. We have a number of direct, specific threats to me and my kids that have not been prosecuted, and we were sent letters saying they were not being prosecuted. Now, to the Attorney General's credit, she reached out to me and asked to look at those cases, and I sent those cases over to her. I hope they are charged. I don't want to be treated any better or worse than anyone else. But my fear at this point is that because I have been a critic and I am someone who holds the president accountable, is that the DOJ is simply not going after people who threaten me. And if that's the case, that just leaves, that's an effort to deter individuals from speaking out against the president.
Yeah, don't do that. You fucking end up in fucking ICE custody.
Well, to that point, I mean, the natural conclusion of that is if you have threats or actual threats against any prominent Democrats, that the DOJ just decides to say, hey, we're not going to charge this, then doesn't that just send a message to people out there, people who, by the way, know are have a proclivity to act on behalf of this president? We saw as much on January 6th. We've seen as much in numerous instances since and before that basically when it comes to crime against Democrats, that just becomes legal in the hands of this DOJ.
That's exactly right. And so what's happened is that individuals like the insurrectionists on January 6th, they know they can carry out violence in the name and at the request of the president. And then
Yeah, you just say, America! Fucking dumbasses. You don't even fucking understand what the fuck you're fucking trying to fucking stand up for. Like, what?
Is to make sure that we protect judges to the best of our ability. Because anytime the president has a judge go against him, that's happening a lot right now. And it's happening.
Yeah, no shit. He's fucking corrupt as fuck.
The president will attack.
And they all fucking know it.
The judges receive escalation of death threats against them.
Shit, I'm fucking dead. Shit.
Which is crazy. Probably an unintended, consequence of setting up the country and not thinking through that you have a president who threatened the judicial branch, and then they would have to rely on the executive branch for their security. So I wrote legislation called the Marshals Act, which puts judicial security in the hands of judges, because we don't want creeping into their deliberations the fact that if they rule against the executive branch, that the executive branch is ultimately the one that protects them. That's essentially like, speaking out against a mobster when